grandfather, who I'm named after, William Field, was an engineer. And very, very smart, intellectual man. Very kind-hearted, soft-spoken man. He used to actually give me motors and things like that, little toy motors to play with when I was young. When I went to prison, I took electrical classes. And it kind of made sense to me, just wiring things up and putting them together. It gave me something to do. Then when I paroled and I went to LA Trade Tech, I actually went in to become an inside wireman. So I was taking classes and doing all of that, going full force. I was going to school from 7 in the morning to like 7, 9 o'clock at night. That's all I would do is work out and go to school. And they didn't know my background because I would go to school with long sleeve shirts on. And so when I first got out, because I was trying to be so incognito, like some dudes look for attention. I dressed down so that I couldn't get attention. So I was going in with long sleeve button down shirts, Doctors on, and dress shoes every day. And I was getting away with it because everybody was like, oh, square, dude. Nobody looked at me twice. So this dude that was in prison with me, he was in one of the classes. And he seen me, he was like, Trey Devil. And then everybody in the class was like, who they talking about? They was looking around. He was like, man, y'all know who this dude is? And they was like, hey, from Hoover is Trey Devil. I was in the pen with him, man. Dude crazy. And I was like, dude, what? Like, I checked this dude, like, after class, like, man, don't be telling nobody that. Don't be telling nobody my business, you know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, what, man? If they don't know, man. Everybody think he was square, man. I have to let them know. And I'm like, dude, I don't want nobody to know. You know, and then slowly but surely, people started, like, finding out, like, oh, yeah, he from Hoover, woo, woo. But the way I carried myself, everybody basically treated me cool, you know. It was like, it was real cool, because I was just cool. Like, dude, I'm not trying to be that dude. Just treat me regular. So like I said, started doing the lineman class, and I just liked it. It came natural to me as far as, because I was already in shape. So I ran the workout classes. They made me president of the class. I was president of the Black Student Union. So it was like everything was just going real smooth and just falling in line. Right before I finished the electrical program, that's when they had the power alignment course. So I was in school, I think, a little over 2 years. Left Trade Tech with my certificate, associates in science, and then I had transferable credits over to the university, basically get my bachelor's. Because when I went and interviewed for sleep training, you figure every application that I put in, I had to put on there attempted murder. It wasn't like jaywalking. It was like, what did you do? You know, they said, they got the box that says mark felony, yes or no, but then they asked, well, what did you do? You know, and I got to put attempted murder, you know, or A187 to try to act like, you know, hopefully they didn't catch it. So I remember dude's name was Mike Flores, a good friend of mine at sleep training, interviewed me. So he's interviewing me, and Mike's like big energy, like, tell me about yourself, Will. And I'm like, I'll talk to him. And man, we was just talking like regular guys. And he's like, oh, attempted murder. Okay. All right, man. Hey, Will, I liked your interview, and I'm going to get in contact with you. He called me later that he got the job. And I remember him telling me, he's like, you know, a guy from Princeton came in before you interviewed because of the economy. But he was dry, man. He's real dry. I like you, man. And I remember going through a 2-week training class to sell mattresses. But every day you would come in, they would have you doing all these crazy projects and different things that it was fun, but it like really brought you outside of yourself. And one thing that stuck with me was he said, I don't care what kind of day you having, what you going through, when you walk through these doors, you got to be showtime. And we would do like mock sales. They would actually have us selling stuff on the floor, and you have to be showtime, smiling, hey, welcome to Sleep Train. And it seemed real corny, like, but it worked. And I was like, okay.